And good evening. Welcome to the Swarmcast. Randy Young here along with Jamie Maters over here to your left, Brian Davis to your right, I guess, kind of sort of. Then Bryce Young over there on the far end. The tech master himself, Casey Massey, back there running all of the stuff. Some new stuff. Hopefully Casey knows what he's doing.
I'm pretending at least.
Okay, as long as folks think you know what you're doing.
Man,
then
he
you know what
always
you're doing.
looks like he knows what he's doing.
You're right.
Just got to fake it till you make it.
That's
Somebody's got to.
We appreciate you guys being here tonight as we are getting ready for Thomasville. Of course, it'll be a lot of fun tomorrow night. The Jackets and the Dogs, the Nightmare on Jackson Street, the War of the Roses, what is the other one? The Rose City Rumble. You can name a whole big old pile of names.
The War
there.
of the Roses.
Yeah. So tonight,
Man, the chats is.
I was going to say it's alive.
Up.
It's alive.
I
It's
love it.
alive. It's alive.
I love it.
Appreciate
What's up,
all
Jacket
you folks.
Nation? Come on.
Now, what I want you guys to do tonight, what we're going to do, we are going to be sharing our favorite memories from the series between Thomasville and Central, and we'll share ours. And if you guys again write yours up and share it, we'll be happy to talk about it as well. We're going to talk about the Florida High game last week, a record-setting performance from our Yellow Jackets. We've got a really cool story about Artem Korchigan that WCTV did last night. And we're going to show you that as well.
That's awesome.
We've got some poll news, statewide polls, national poll news. We've got some stats I think that'll be interesting for you. Softball and volleyball news, booster news for the Booster Club. And we'll do you got some picks for us this week, some pick-em games?
Oh, yeah.
And we'll also hear from Coach Rogers. Of course, now Coach Rogers, as you guys that watch this with any regularity know, he is now coaching a 9-year-old football team, and Cooper, his son, is on it, and they have practice on Thursday afternoons. Of course, he says it's more like herding cats than it is.
I think they had a big-time scrimmage out here today.
Did they really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But, Zach, all you guys, Robert, and we appreciate all of you saying hello. As we get ready for a big week, I mean, you've got two very highly ranked teams. I thought that Thomasville they were ranked number one last week, but somehow or another this week they ended up dropping, but they're still very, very highly ranked.
Absolutely.
And, of course, Thomas County Central ranked very high as well, as Gray Dog says, go, Dad, go, from the Hive.
What's up, Gray Dog from the Hive?
Yeah, but, guys, let's talk about Florida High. Let's go ahead and just start it with that so we can review the game. And, Case, if you'll fire off the highlights. Now, we don't need audio here, but as long as we just got the video.
Now, we don't have but an hour.
Why is that?
To do these highlights.
Oh, no, this is
I'm kidding.
it's about 4 minutes worth.
I'm
I
just
think it'll work. But just a very impressive performance, guys, all the way
I'm
around.
just saying I'm glad Florida State played better than they did. Just saying.
Yeah, I got you. You're talking about the real Seminoles.
The real Seminoles.
They came out throwing the ball and did a good job.
Oh, at first, that first little drive they had, we looked at each other and said, okay, all right, here we go. And then there towards the end of the drive, as you'll see, they just kind of fell apart for them. But we thought there for a second it was about to be a ball game, but it just never come to fruition for them.
And Deuce Lawrence, I don't even know what to say about number 2. He has kind of become the human highlight reel. Just an incredible night for him. He only touched it a couple of times, but about every other time he touched it, he went the distance for a touchdown. And what has impressed me more than anything with him this year is his physicality. So much more physical than he was last year. I think this is the touchdown pass to JB here. He gets him isolated one-on-one, and you're not going to be able to keep that in check. By the way, it's Tim Watkins down there on the left, his cousin, in the end zone waving at him.
Is that his cousin?
Yeah,
Well,
sure
we
is.
know.
Here we
It's
go.
always good to have the sheriff.
Watch this. Watch
on your
this.
side. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Yeah.
So, now, keep in mind, this is his third carry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That was a catch.
That was a little
That's
screen
right.
He
I'm
only
sorry.
had 2 of those.
Yeah, he had 2
Nice
catches.
little onside kick here. And the freshman,
This was crazy.
Cody Wayner, again, gets
Bam.
it just blasts that
was
poor
like-
guy in the middle.
Oh,
There was
man.
a plan on that for sure.
Yep. And now we throw it deep, and YT Everett down there by himself got behind the defensive backs. And another touchdown, his first touchdown of the year.
Absolutely.
I think this is another deuce here, if I'm not mistaken. Here he goes. Yeah, and he gets in the open. Watch him high step here about the 5-yard line. Beep, beep, beep.
What's so amazing is, like, he's had a few runs this year already, but last year just running between that corner and safety and just outrunning them both with angles, just insane still.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Cam Brooks coming from the left side here. Grabs the cornerback and the center and everybody else and throws him down almost for a safety, but we get the safety on the punt.
Yep.
The poor punter for them was standing with his heels on the back line of the end zone.
Yeah.
And when he got the snap, he stepped back half a foot, and that was it. So they call the safety, and we get the ball right back, 30-0.
And it's a nightmare.
Yeah, and it's on. And I think this is deuce.
The deuce was loose
Yeah.
a lot of times.
Yep.
More times than not.
Yep. And again, it hesitates, lets some blocking get in front of him, then turns it on, and there he goes.
Here's the power bomb right here.
Yeah, he jumps over a guy and turns into a cannonball. Takes him out down there around the 26.
I mean, the guy, he's just laying there like, what just hit me? I just got hit by a car.
Well,
Yeah.
I got a chance to talk to him a little bit today on he was there at the JV game.
Deuce.
Yeah, he just a
Fantastic
He's an
kid,
awesome
man.
young man. I can tell you that.
Here's Dunbar's first touchdown,
Yep.
his first catch,
Yeah.
I guess, legal
Yeah.
catch.
Because he actually had another one that was called back.
Yep,
On a
early in the
penalty.
game.
But go ahead, what you saying about Deuce?
But he only had good things to say about his offensive line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the wide receivers, how they block for him.
Yep.
I mean, what?
Here's another one.
It's just the way he is, man.
Yep.
He's different.
Camera finally caught it, but they
We got somebody out there trucking in front of him.
that's JB. Get it down there inside the 15, and now we've got Jamarion Patey in there. And
Here's the catch for you right here.
this is the one where he wraps around and catches the defensive back and the ball.
They thought they had a pick there.
Yeah.
Well, the guy's back was to the ball. There's no way in the world he's going to intercept the ball.
It was almost kind of Peter Work.
Yeah, just grabbed
he
it,
did that one in the
pinned it
national
against his
championship.
back.
Yep.
And more Deuce Lawrence. Again.
And I think
Watch
at this
the
point,
speed right here, though.
Yep.
Just outruns him. Gone.
Yep, over with. What were we going to say?
that's about it. That's going to be about it for him.
Yeah, as far as I think the starters were done at the end of the second quarter. Yeah. More defense here. As the poor quarterback dropped back, and just, again, that was Little Hawk Flanoy.
He got hacked pretty good there now.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
And they had a sizable line, too. It wasn't like they were little at all.
I think the problem was both lines were playing on both sides of the football.
Yeah.
too,
Cooper
though.
Creech.
That's my cousin, by the way. I never mentioned that.
Okay.
Todd and
That's Davis there
Creech
catching
is,
that.
man, just.
Well, it was a super good pass because he got blasted
Yep.
in the
Yeah.
Oh,
backfield.
yeah, he got
you know?
smoked. He told me today when I was talking to him, he said, I said, man, that was a heck of a throw you had. I said, you dropped it right in the bucket. He said, I'd never seen it. He said, I was getting up.
Yeah.
DJ White, by the way, is the guy that caught that pass, and that was Eugene Ware on the sack a moment ago, who's really coming around.
Oh, yeah.
That's Patey running, and I think we give it to him again. And he goes right side this time. And
White, by the way, is our second leading receiver.
DJ White. That's awesome.
Yeah, he had another catch or touchdown catch going up here, I'm sure.
Wow, y'all.
So here's
Got a lot of kids in the game now.
another DJ White. Yeah, again, he gets a crease. That's over with.
Yeah, this
I mean,
guy
this
may
is-
be the fastest guy on the team.
He can fly now.
just-
And both Cooper and Waldrop look good running the
absolutely,
offense.
absolutely. Look at that.
Yeah, that's Patey. Yeah, again, he's going to be special. That's just a sophomore. And this time I think we fake it to him, and then Cooper goes around right side. No, that's Waldrop. But they put Cooper in there, I think, here in a second.
Yeah, after this play, yeah.
Yep. And that ends the scoring. But a record-setting night, 79-14, all-time scoring record for the Yellow Jackets. The previous scoring record was 77-7. That was set back in '98. We need to thank Dairy Queen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man,
Blue Blizzard Cup, we raise you up right there.
I'm going to tell you that was a good one. That one's.
We got kind of a variety tonight. Now, what
Yeah.
was yours?
I had an Oreo.
Okay, that's what I've got.
Okay.
But we need to have a new one to go onto the bracket. So
Oh,
what
yeah.
was it? Was peanut butter and cookie dough? Is that what it
So
was?
there was a Reese cup, there was a cookie dough, there was a M&M, and then there was an Oreo.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What'd you have, Casey? What was yours?
M&M.
M&M.
That's
We
what I
haven't
had.
had an M&M
It
on
was
the
good.
bracket
One we
yet.
haven't had.
Let's put the M&M on.
It was
Okay,
good.
that needs to go on the bracket.
But I'm telling you, next week, I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all, the pumpkin pie's coming next week.
Ooh, is it? Well, it's that time of year.
It's that time
Once
of
you
year.
get to September.
So, but Tommy, thank you so much with Dairy Queen
Yep.
sponsoring us, man. It's
Yep.
so awesome to
Absolutely.
have them on board, and they do a great job up there getting everybody serviced. And
I turned the game. It was 51-7. Thought it was about over. It's still in the second quarter. Yeah, that was the way it worked. Just a heck of a performance.
well, you still had a lot of scoring to watch.
Yeah, I was
So,
going to say there's 4 more touchdowns coming after that.
absolutely.
But
all by the baby jackets.
very impressive. And speaking of the JV team, tell them what
The
happened this
JV
afternoon.
team played Bainbridge today at the middle school,
Mm-hmm.
and when I left, it was just starting the fourth quarter. It was 56-0. So
Wow.
it felt like Friday. So,
Okay.
but, our JV team is special.
Yep.
They're really good too. It don't fall off much, but I want to talk about a little bit. I want to talk about how complete our offensive line has gotten since Trey Guyton has got back.
Now, and let me say, he wants to be called Leonard Jr.
Does he?
He made that.
Okay.
He made that.
Since Leonard Jr. got back, it's like
Well, let me say this: we call Little Hawk. We're going to call
Little Hawk.
this is going to be Little Leonard.
Little Leonard. Okay, Little Leonard.
He is not so little, but it's Little Leonard. That's what we're going to call him.
But don't get me wrong. While he was out, we were doing really good.
Yep.
I'm not saying that we're better with him, but it looks like everybody's settled in.
Yep.
And it's gelling.
Yep. Yep.
So,
And I
we've
love the
got
fact
good
that-
players behind him.
that he's on the field because he was hurt in the
was hurt.
off season.
He broke a bone in his foot
Yep.
in the spring.
And you hope that everything's going to turn
Absolutely.
out right, but it looks like it's turned out perfectly.
Yep, and it's just so good seeing him out there. He's such a good kid. Man, him and Eli has played football together since they were probably 9 years old,
Yeah.
8 years old. So Eli told me, he said, "Dad, it's just so good to have little Leonard back.
Little Leonard, that's
the,
right.
with him.
Yeah,
he loves him.
Yeah, and that's one spot too. I don't think we've talked enough about this year. I think this year the offensive line has looked a whole lot better, a lot quicker.
Yep.
Like it took a few games
Absolutely.
last year to
Absolutely.
get the momentum of it, but I feel like this year, really, I mean, since the start, since the Lowndes game, they've looked great.
Yep.
Honestly, I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think, and I'm not trying to – we had a great season last year.
It was a great
But
year.
I think we got exposed a little bit on our offensive line with the speed that Langston had.
Well, and we had
kinda got us.
We had some injuries too.
and
now.
we had some injuries,
and,
so-
and we were forcing some guys probably to get into that spotlight that weren't quite ready for it.
Yeah.
And it showed.
But Langston was really good. You remember
Super
on
fast.
the line of
Yeah,
scrimmage?
that
super
was-
They were
fast.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
And I think that got us a little bit.
Yep.
yeah.
I want to point out real quick too. We talk about memorabilia.
Yep.
And stuff that we're going to be showing off in the new building. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a treasure right here. This is Jamie Major's game breeches.
Yep.
Right there with the big old C on the side. I remember that as well.
Absolutely, man.
Jamie still wears those around the house sometimes.
I do.
Just
when
lounging.
I'm cleaning and stuff.
Yeah. That's
Can we see you?
Now,
put 'em-
Brandy will swear that I ain't true.
Can we see you put them on the camera?
not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight.
They
I'm
probably
gone.
look like spandex tonight. Probably. But actually, I think my legs are littler now than they ever been. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's all right. You've lost a lot of weight, buddy. So again, all good. But that is a true treasure there, and I appreciate you bringing those.
Absolutely,
So,
man.
and we've mentioned this before. If you guys have got Yellow Jacket memorabilia at home, and it's just sitting in a closet that's gathering dust or something, send it on. Again, it doesn't have to be just outright donated. You can just do like a loan. We're going to show all that stuff off in the new building once we get it opened up. We talked enough about Florida High. Let's go ahead and jump on into what we got this week because that's what everybody wants to talk about. Thomasville comes in.
Good old-fashioned rivalry week.
Well, and I want to say something about that real quick. Just a real quick kind of synopsis. There's been a little bit of a wave made this past week about the term being used, hate week, between the two schools.
Be careful now.
Well, here's the deal. That's not anything new. That started in the 1970s. In the 1970s, Central chose what?
I still got them on.
I won't ever forget that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
But Central chose the Yellow Jacket mascot in direct opposition to Thomasville being the Bulldogs. And that was a reference to the Georgia Tech-Georgia rivalry, which at that time was one of the best rivalries in the nation. And those two schools, Georgia and Georgia Tech, that was a bitter rival for many, many years. There was a book that was written about it in 1977 called Clean Old-Fashioned Hate. That's a picture of the book right there. All right, well, think about this. The rivalry with Central and Thomasville was not a rivalry until 1976. Thomasville dominated this thing, y'all. Dominated it. The first 10 games of the rivalry, Thomasville outscored Central 346 to 51. 346 to 51. Okay? It was not even close. But in 76, the year before that book came out, Central goes downtown and beats Thomasville for the first time, 7-3. We turn around in 77, whenever this book is now out, and they play here, and Thomasville wins 15-14, tied 14-14 at the end of regulation. They go into overtime, and Thomasville wins on penetration. So now you've got a legit rivalry between Central and Thomasville, the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets. Guess what? The most popular book in the state of Georgia was the clean old-fashioned hate book that you just saw a moment ago. So the name Hate Week just kind of stuck, but just in a smaller version of it. There you go. That's it. This has nothing to do with folks hating each other, folks. Now, I mean, the thought that the folks in the county hate the folks in the city and vice versa, that is just silly. Now, we'll be pulling against each other on Friday night. But when that thing is over with, everybody's friends and family like they are the rest of the year, 364 days. And we'll do the same thing 364 days later. That's the way this works. But I just wanted to make sure folks understood the context. If somebody from out of town saw the game being referred to as Hate Week or something, they probably go, wait a minute, what are we doing? But when you know the story about it, when I was in high school in 1981, it was called Hate Week.
Man,
Well, that term's thrown around on every rivalry week,
Yep.
college, high school. It doesn't matter. But my 2 cents on it is what happens in playoff year every year. Everybody
pulls
cheers
for each other.
Cheers for the down.
Yeah.
And it's over with.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
Well,
it is to it.
here's my take. I think it's cake today compared to what we went through when this game was played.
Oh yeah.
You mean back in the day?
Back in the 80s when I played,
That was hate.
man. We're talking about some silly stuff that went on now.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Right.
about some downright
Right.
just rude stuff.
Yeah, but
I don't see that. Now, if you're so fragile that you can't look at Hate Week and
the term.
Hate Week and you interpret that as I don't know, man.
Something-
That's kind of weak.
It
I
is not intended to reflect hate on either side. It's a reflection of the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets, Georgia and Georgia Tech,
Yeah.
and this being a mini version of that rivalry. That's all it is. That's all it is. So hopefully with that context in mind, if you see that, you'll go, okay, now I know where it's coming from. Now, and I'm not telling everybody go call it Hate Week. I mean, don't call it what you want, but that's the context historically.
Amethyst, I agree with you.
Yeah, people are too sensitive. So
I disagree on the second part.
the LOL part.
There's no Florida State. It's just Florida.
Oh, here we go. Yellow Jackets on Friday, Florida State on Saturday. Man,
That's what you're talking about, right?
it must
No,
be.
no, no.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that
People
one. I'm
too
sorry.
sensitive.
I'm sorry.
He was talking about Jamie was talking about the top one.
I hate to admit it, Bryce is right.
But but here's
The price is also.
hey, but let me tell you, some of the craziest stuff I've seen this week are coming from people that graduated from Central, that all their kids go to Thomasville
Adults.
somehow.
Adults.
I don't get it.
Adults. And that's the thing about it. The kids, of course they want to win, and it's a rivalry and all, but the adults are the ones that are turning it into something that it's not intended to
Right.
be. So
That's okay.
Let's go around here. And you guys online, if you've got a favorite memory from this series, I'd like to hear what it is. Type it up, and we'll share it. Let's just go around the table. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it. Jamie, you want to start it?
Yeah, okay. I mean, you can't think about this, in my lifetime without thinking about the blackout game.
Yep.
Yep.
No, we had
Nights
it
alive.
looked like we had business handled, and we had about an hour, 45-minute break with the lights cut off.
Yeah.
and come back on, and we never did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It gave them time to get their legs under
Yep.
them because they were
Yeah, Obadiah Farley saying at the same time the lights went out.
the lights. went
And
out.
here's why that stands out probably to
That was
Bryce.
2009, by the way.
To Bryce and I. We had dominated the majority part of our childhood to that point, right?
Yep.
So we really didn't understand the rivalry part like you talk about now because they had not really beaten us since
Right.
we had been really cognitive.
It's not
No.
a rivalry until both sides have got a shot to win.
So
That's right.
that was our first taste of what losing was like. We were like,
This is
I don't
weird.
like
But really, that whole game was like when I say we
Yeah.
thought we had it won, we didn't have a 2 or 3 touchdown lead. Like I think we were up by like 7 points, maybe.
But you always
when
felt
that
like we
happened.
controlled the game up to
Yeah.
that point.
But I
They
They were
winning.
ahead. Thomasville
they
was
were
ahead.
winning.
We were
they were
turning the momentum
Yeah, the
and
momentum
started
had
grabbing
started.
momentum. But when the lights went out,
But
they
I think
got
that
a chance
was
to catch
the
their breath.
only time that Richie Marsh beat us.
Might have been.
It
Might have
was
been.
his only time. But you know,
Well, I
I
think-
always looked at Richie Marsh as a great coach.
I think back to that game. That was Eric Dodson's first game at quarterback running the veer for us. Yeah, we're going to get to that one, Robert Ramsey. The 93 state
Absolutely.
championship. Yeah, that one was unlike anything else.
I seen some clips on ESPN about that today.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a neat story on ESPN that you can go find that shows they came down here to do a story about that game, but also about Charlie Jr., because all that was happening at the same time with him winning the Heisman, which, by the way, the year before, Eric Curry had won the national championship, who played for Thomasville, and then the year before that, Sean Jones had won it with
And
Georgia
was
Tech.
so, and when you watch it, it's so weird because Sean had won it, Eric had won it,
Yep.
and they said Charlie Ward will have a chance to win his in the Orange Bowl. So
Yep.
he hadn't even played for it.
That's
yet.
right.
So
Yep.
that was
And those three were three of the four captains in the 87 region
It don't get no
championship
better
game.
than
They
that.
were meeting at midfield as the
Does not.
captains for the coin toss.
Yeah,
What are
that's-
you
it's
doing?
crazy, man.
What are you doing? Yeah, the time they had to cancel the game and play Saturday morning, I remember that.
I remember that too because I was a water boy that time. I had strep throat and I was going to miss the game. Then I felt good the next day.
Amazing how that worked.
well.
But I
we
remember
all-
it being hot though.
You
It
remember?
was hot.
You
It
remember
was
they
hot.
went to kick that game off. You remember both teams were lined up. They were fixing to
That
kick
night?
it that night.
No, I was at home sick, so no, I don't.
Well, that night they were fixing to kick that thing, and the referee come over there and said, "Hey, we kicked this game, and when halftime comes, the game's over because you can't play after a certain hour."
Yeah.
That's
it
right.
didn't get called
So,
till late.
That's right.
I mean,
That's
we're
right.
fixing to kick off,
Yep.
and fans are filtering back
It was
in.
like
and it's
10:30-ish.
10:30 or
Yep.
s- and they said, "Hey, you do realize now you kicked the game off. When whatever time rolls around, if it's halftime, the game's over."
Yeah, I
was
think-
it the curfew thing?
Yeah.
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 So they said, "Oh, no, we can't kick it.
Yep.
We'll play it
And
tomorrow."
my memory from that one is Coach Pilcher's wife, Elaine, having a heat stroke. They had to get the ambulance to haul her out of the stands. They stopped the game to be able to get her out of there because she had a heat stroke up in the city. It was hot.
I remember
yeah,
it.
it was
I
hot.
remember
It
it
was
was
hot.
Wasn't it like a 10 o'clock kickoff?
It was like it was at lunch, I
11-ish.
think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like right
11-ish,
at
something
lunch.
like that.
But I remember Big Brandon Thompson was down at Thomasville.
Yep.
He was the big defensive tackle,
And
went to Clemson.
And DeBrell was playing for us.
And DeBrell, and we had Mr. Poole.
Yep.
Was that the year we went to the Dome? Ware
Yes.
County?
Yes.
Okay.
2007.
But I remember
Adam Choice, man, he had some great games
I
against
won't ever.
Thomasville.
CJ's right. That when he took that kickoff back,
Yep.
and everybody was like,
Yep.
"Yep, he's here."
Yeah,
you know.
first time he touched the ball in the series.
and that was that at Thomasville too?
I think it was.
I think it was,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think it was.
he was the man.
Yeah.
Zach Houston's talking about Chester Hightower's son, who's in the 7th grade. I think he had like 270 all-purpose yards yesterday. David Taylor, the night he sprinted the end zone,
man.
big hit on Sean Jones, and that was basically technically an interception.
Yep.
That was the 87 state championship game. It was 28-21. Thomasville driving the field to try to tie it, and we hit Sean Jones' ball popped up in the air, and David Taylor wearing number 46.
Yep.
Picks it up and goes to Jackson Street.
David Taylor in my class, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you, we thought that was the coolest thing ever, man.
Yep.
Because here we are, a bunch of sophomores, you
Yep.
know. And
Curtis Brooks Jr. or Senior. No, listen to me. I don't want to do
What
that
up,
to,
TC?
to Junior. Yeah, appreciate you, Curtis, as always. Chad Murphy. Bus is headed back to Central.
So
Yeah.
what's y'all's favorite? You never
90,
finished.
90, there was nothing. When I will tell you, as a kid, the 76 game, because that was the first real game, high school, college, anything that I'd ever been to walk into that place and see 10,000 folks.
Right.
One side blue, one side red, and the way the game ended up, it was incredible. But there's never been anything else like that 93 game. There never will be. It just was a perfect conflagration of all the sun, moon, stars, and planets.
it was awesome.
And it was – and the thing is, to this day, either team could have won that game. And I'm glad we won it. But we could have walked out of there that night going, hey, that was just a fantastic football
I'll
game.
tell you something even more crazy. Is Thomasville's beating Peach 10-0 the year before.
That's right.
Or we would have played them 2 years in a row.
Could have been 2
for
years
it.
in a row. Could have
How
been 2 years
crazy
in a
is
row.
that, man?
That's right. Now, Ken Hortman, we're talking about the Thomasville series, not just games in general. We're talking about this Thomasville series.
Stephen was awesome. I cut me a big hunk of sod out of that field.
Yeah,
I
that
had
was
it with me for a while. I don't know what happened to it.
Well, the Stevens County game, I'll never forget Lee Powell, or actually Link Chastain, who graduated with me. He was going to the University of Georgia, sitting beside me. We had one play, and he looked at me, and he said, if we score right here, I'm going to get on all fours and ride you around like a mule. And we scored, and I looked down, and he was going, hee-haw, hee-haw, and he was down on all fours. I didn't ride him around
I
like
think
a mule.
that was that might have been Coach Booth's last hurrah. Wasn't
No, he had the state championship game.
Did he do the state championship game?
Yeah, but the '93 state championship. If you go look at the video from that game, around the track, about 6 or 7 deep, they brought in portable bleachers for both ends.
Yep.
Slam packed.
It was awesome, man.
Yep, just an incredible. Nothing like it.
I ran out on the field in '86 and '87 during those
Region
games with
championship
Charlie
games,
Ward
yeah.
and them, and
No, I know.
man, it was like you were starstruck. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, when you run through when you hit that run through, you was like, holy
Yeah.
crap!
Yeah.
Man.
Well, and
we made it.
And that's I'm kind of curious about folks like Eugene Ware. I mean, this will be his first time to see this. And Coach Rogers says the first time his game downtown
Yep.
that when they came through the run through, he was totally unprepared. He said he had heard about the rivalry and knew it was a rivalry.
And Colquitt's main rival, I think, is Tift. And this, I mean, it's a
Or
good
no,
rival.
about Austin.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
It's huge.
Yep. And Mike says, doing a great job here. Thank you so much, Mike. We appreciate it. Hey, we have fun with this. I mean, that's bottom line.
Absolutely.
But even the thing about it is when you play downtown, the close proximity.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're on top
everybody's
of it.
on top
It
of you.
is.
You got about
If you're
2
not
foot.
prepared for it, you're
Believe
like,
me,
wow.
you watch where the football is if you own it
Yeah.
on the sideline.
Yeah.
I promise.
You have to.
You better do it unless you're on row 10 or higher.
Yep, you're right. You're right. And, I think, and of course, tomorrow night with the Hall of Fame inductions, which, by the way, Scott Cooley will go in.
Big cool.
I doggone it.
Man.
You're taking the words right out of my mouth. I was heading that way. Scott Cooley will be inducted. Wilroy Cooley, which is one of the legendary names in Yellow Jacket sports. Henry Puppy Walden, which is the offensive lineman of the year every year at our banquet, is in his honor. Yeah. And then Eric Walden, which, of course, Eric was the original Deuce, wearing number 2. And, of course, now he told me as my student, he did that, or 6th grade. Sorry, Chester, that's right, 6th grade. He ran like he was in the 7th grade. But he told me that he did that because he saw tapes of Ricky Stacy, who won the '93 state championship, who wore number 2. And he wanted to kind of be like that. Of course, he ended up incredible. That game, though, that Amethyst is bringing up, Thomasville had a 28-7 lead at the half.
Man, we couldn't do nothing.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Yep. And Coach Wilhelm did this halftime speech talking the night Central beat Thomasville on their field with the girl kicker. Linda Pearson, I remember that.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Absolutely.
I remember that. But Coach Wilhelm did the speech about the donkey and the well and how the donkey was down at the bottom of the well and one scoop at a time, dirt in the well, and the donkey eventually got up to the top and was able to step out. And he said, one scoop at a time, let's go out there. Don't worry about what happened in the first half. One scoop at a time. Let's get that donkey out of the well by the time we get to the end of the fourth quarter.
Yep.
It ended up 28-28, and we won it 29-28 in overtime.
Yep.
And that was Eric Walden's first game.
Man, I can remember Big Russell Orr, man. Man, that was a big dude.
Yeah, it was. That was
Man,
great.
he was.
Yep.
Our whole team, it was different after halftime.
Amethyst, the Walden family, they're going to have several family members there accepting the award on Henry's behalf and on Eric's behalf.
What awesome
and Tyler Floyd, which is Eric's son, will be there as well. Which
cool.
is very, very cool.
That's cool.
The main thing with this particular rivalry is it is a true rivalry in that every year you really don't know what's going to happen.
Yep.
And there's always somebody you don't expect. Everybody is in Thomas County Dairy Queen. Bless her.
Absolutely. Come on.
Hey, and speaking of Dairy
love
Queen,
it.
Let's thank them
Dairy
again.
Queen.
Blue Blizzard Cup, I raised you up, and I had the Oreo. What'd you have?
M&M.
I had Oreo.
Was it? It wasn't Slim Shady M&M, right?
No,
it was
Slim
just,
and Slim.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
I had Oreo.
Oreo. Yeah. And what'd you have?
Reese's.
And
It's good.
The old M&M.
okay, cool.
M&M.
And mine was Oreo as well, and I'm still working on
Not
it.
the wrapper, the ice cream.
Right. So go get you a Blizzard, as Jamie would say.
A Lewis Blizzard.
Yeah, yeah. But there's always somebody that you don't expect who becomes a household name after this thing's
Absolutely.
over with.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that makes it really special.
Last year, DeAndre Andrews.
Yep.
Yeah.
That interception there toward the end
Oh,
of it.
man, was that pretty or what?
CJ, I'm glad he brought this up. I'm glad he brought this up. My first game as a color commentator, I am very underprepared. All right, this is us going to Thomasville. We are downtown, and we're setting up and everything. And Randy said, first play happens right off the bat. It just so happens I am looking down, and I witness the Undertaker or somebody there his same size pick somebody up and choke slam somebody right there on the concrete in front of the press box. I am flabbergasted. Randy says, Brian, what'd you think about that? I said, Randy, I had no idea what just happened. I just watched somebody get choke slammed.
Of course, I didn't see it because I was paying attention
I
to the
had
game.
no idea.
Yeah.
And the amount of people and everything, I won't ever, CJ's right. I will never forget that. So,
Yeah. And that was Lauren.
Was it? It was
Lauren
Gordon
Pearson.
Soley that was
Calling
after
Yeah.
There was mayhem. Mayhem.
You know, there's for me playing in
Yeah.
it. The year, my senior year, when we kicked the field goal and beat them, being down 10-0 at halftime, I just remember how it felt when we went in the locker room.
That's when we put Tommy Range in the
a lot
backfield.
of a
wasn't
lot of the seniors stood up and said, "Hey, man, we can't let them do this here, and not at our place."
Yeah.
You know, we were down 10-0. It didn't look good. And I think we came back and tied it 10-10.
Out.
They did take the lead 17-10.
Yep.
We were able to get it back. I think they turned it over a couple of times. We were able to take advantage of it, and we kicked the field goal. I think
Kevin James.
Kevin James kicked the field goal, beat them 20-17 in a game
Wow.
that absolutely nobody.
Thought we could win that
Really?
game.
They were riding a 19-game winning streak, number one in the state.
They had won the state championship the previous year.
Alan Williams, Charles Bostic, man, they
were
were
loaded.
a team,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And
But that was
I
the
can
night.
remember how that felt, though, and I told Eli, I said, man, when you beat Thomasville, these are feelings that you'll never forget.
Or
Yeah.
play them.
Yeah.
I mean,
When you
just
play
win,
'em
win
or-
lose, or draw.
But this is a game you definitely want to win.
Yeah.
So
But it follows you the rest of your life.
absolutely, and you know, I played them 7 times in high school
Yep.
in my 4 years.
Because we played them
Oh,
twice in '86
People
and
that don't
'87.
understand how it
And
worked
we were
back in
4
the,
and 3. I mean, we were by far, and 2 of those were my junior year when they won the state championship.
Yeah,
they
they-
beat us, I think, 21-0 and 21-3.
In the
But they were
playoffs.
super good, man. Them
Yep.
jokers were awesome.
Yep.
I tipped my cap to them. That was their year, man.
Well, one of the things I want to show tonight that we talk about special stuff. WCTV did a really, really cool story this past week about Artem Korchagan, or Korchagan, as they said it.
They've got it out of whack.
I got to find out.
I think that's correct. I think we've been wrong.
It
I
may
think.
be. It may be.
Korchagan is how
Korchagan, that's it,
how
Korchagan.
Allison said it, yeah.
Okay.
Artem, 69. Here you go.
Imagine coming to a new country, not really understanding English, never playing football, and in 4 years' time, you've become a top student and earn a scholarship to play college football. That's Artem Korchagan, and before he gets to that next level, he is looking to finish strong at Thomas County Central. Artem Korchagan, our Scholar Athlete of the Week. The way Thomas County Central offensive lineman Artem Korchagan describes it, he really didn't have a say in becoming a Yellow Jacket football player.
He enrolled in and the guidance counselor saw him. And if you look at him, he looks like a football player.
I'm not going to say they made me, but, everybody was talking about how you should try it out. You're going to be great and stuff.
So Artem took a chance on a new sport.
I've just seen, random videos on YouTube and stuff. I didn't understand a whole lot.
Because Artem was from Russia,
My dad got a job here, and the factory he works at is in Thomasville.
and football was something he'd never played before.
Nothing was natural. All right, it was a very unnatural thing for him.
By the time sophomore year rolled around, Artem had a grip on the game, moved from defense to offense, and now he's a big part of why the Jackets are the top-ranked team in 5A.
When we realized the kind of caliber kid we was dealing with mentally, center's the spot, because you've got to have a smart center that can make checks. And so we moved him to the center, and I guess, as they say, the rest is history.
And the future is bright too. Artem is committed to play in college for Cal, and at Central, he balances a 4.2 GPA as a dual-enrolled student.
I like sciences, I like physics, I like math is easy for me. I've put a lot of effort into it, so it's just expected to be like that.
We worry about things, but, I mean, he's escaping a war in Ukraine. And now all of a sudden his whole life is totally different, you know, so it's just cool, and it's the power of sports.
And the power of working hard to accomplish a goal.
He is a true leader of this football team. Even though he didn't grow up here and only been here since his freshman year, these boys see him as a captain.
A captain that has one goal, 15-0, state champs.
Talk about living life on warp speed.
Yeah.
Having all that happen in such a little
Right?
time.
He only watched football on YouTube. That was my, like, oh my gosh, right? To see him do center and get a college scholarship, it's incredible.
Unbelievable. And he wants to go to Cal because, like he said, science, kind of a STEM kid, mechanical engineering. So Cal is a perfect institution.
I love that
Love it.
Scholar Athlete is back, the first of many great stories
Yep.
to come. Thank you, Allison.
How cool is that?
That is awesome.
cool.
Yep. Good youngin'.
Now one of the faces of the team now
Yep.
Yeah, no question.
for 2 years.
Yep.
Or,
Yep. And one of the great all-time stories for our program, no question about it. Again, we appreciate you guys watching. If you're watching, why didn't I say this earlier? If you're watching on Facebook, please share the video because we got Coach Rogers coming in a little while. We'll talk about Florida High and that record-setting night. We'll also get his thoughts on the Thomasville game. Let's take a look real quick, Casey, if you've got the polls. This is the composite polls. Of course, two of the teams that are in Class 6A, Grayson and Buford, are ranked above us in the overall statewide polls.
Yeah.
But down in Class 5A, as you can see, Coffee County is ranked 10, even though they lost last week to a good Columbia, Florida team. Sprayberry 9, Sequoia 8, Houston at number 7. They are undefeated. I thought they were 2-1, though.
who's that?
Houston. Oh, that's Veterans. That's 2-1. Roswell at 6. They go to Grayson this week. Lee County at 5. Lee County's had a heck of a week. They had to not only find a way to beat a Tift County team that played them tooth and nail, but then they had to finish a game on Tuesday.
I say so. Tomorrow will be their third game in 7 days.
In a week.
Oh, I thought they were off tomorrow.
Yeah, they're all.
This next Friday that they go to Colquitt.
Now,
Yeah.
let me add a little bit to this Grayson thing.
Well, let me finish the poll, and then we'll talk about
Okay.
it. They got Milton at 4, the defending state champion. Hughes and Gainesville tied at 2, and then Thomas County Central up at number 1, kind of the undisputed number 1. But for some reason, the Maxwell rankings.
I was going, what's Lauren
Has
Maxwell not liking?
He writes for the AJC.
Oh, I know.
So anyway, go ahead.
But,
Talk about Grayson.
Grayson went to, I think it's Alabaster.
Thompson, Alabama.
Thompson, Alabama. Is
Yeah.
that one? But without their quarterback, they lost for the year.
Yep.
And I'm not sure that if their two linebackers, both their starting linebackers have been out all year, and they still went over there and beat a Thompson team.
Number
that-
8 in the nation, I
Yeah,
think.
man, they were.
Not to mention that quarterback that went out is committed to North Carolina.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
D1 guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But man, that's a big win for Grayson. I think they were down early in that game, but
Well, they didn't know
Found
what
a way.
what to expect. I mean, I say your whole team, but I mean your leader of your team's down and done for the year. I
and
mean,
Tyler Atkins,
you don't know what to expect.
He's out
He's a linebacker.
too.
Now, he played last week.
Did he play
He was
last
able to
week?
get back.
Well,
That's the
That's his
linebacker.
first. But here's the thing: you want to talk about greatness when you can find a way.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They're finding a way.
Yeah, no
And-
question.
and
yeah.
So
No question.
that's pretty awesome.
Yep. Now, here you go. This is very interesting. Points scored. Of course, up in 6A, you got Valdosta and Lowndes just blowing it out of the water. Of course, Camden County's in their same region as well, and they're kind of doing it. But you look at Thomas County Central there, 63.7 points per game, which is we've never scored that many points over the course of 3 games. Again, 191 to 21 as far as the overall
With no varsity snaps
in the second half. Yeah. Hughes is at number 4 Lee County, or Hughes in that list. Lee County down there as well.
Yep.
Gainesville, Sequoia, quietly scoring about 41 points a game. But here's where it's interesting. Let's look at the points allowed per game, because 63.7. Look at number 2 there in Class 6A, Thomas County Central, giving up 7 points per game. So you are talking about a margin of victory of 56 points per game right now for Thomas County Central. That's unheard of.
Yep.
That's unheard of.
And just one varsity touchdown against the number 1 defense.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
one.
Well, the defense has outscored the teams that we played.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, just incredible. Just incredible. Coach Rogers will be calling here in a little while. And, again, we appreciate you guys being here with us as we get ready for Thomasville coming up. Guys, Thomasville is a very, very good football team. They are ranked near the top in their classification. One of the best quarterbacks we're going to see this year, Cam Hill. He is finally a senior, thank goodness.
Good family, man.
Fantastic family. And a great kid.
Yep.
Good arm, good head on his shoulders. He can run.
Yep.
Their skill positions, running back, tight end, wide receiver, they're loaded.
Levante Cole is really good.
He's committed to South Alabama.
Yeah, South Alabama.
Is that right?
That's right.
And Cam is to Mercer.
Yep.
Mercer.
Yep.
So
And they've got Cam's younger brother. They call him Junior, A.J.
man.
Hill. He's the best athlete on the whole
Man,
team. Plays offense and defense.
yeah, he plays everywhere they need him.
Yep.
He's really good.
So
I think he's 0.
Yeah, that's right. That's
And
right.
Then you got a really good defensive lineman, Zay Clark. Right now, he's one of the leaders in sacks, and Nigel Pittman as well is another really good player. I mean, they got talent all across the field.
Yeah, they're. I mean, they got 33 seniors.
Hey, let me ask: is their running back Cole? Is he related to that Cole that played at Brooks County? That's at Georgia Southern. No,
I don't know.
what was this Chris Cole? I think
That's
Chris
right.
Cole.
That's right.
That played in Brooks County.
That's right.
They've
He
got
may
to
be.
be.
It's quite possible.
But I went and watched Thomasville play their scrimmage, and immediately.
Is that when they played
Levante,
Doherty,
yeah.
yeah.
Levante, of course, Cam, and Junior, just blast off the page. I mean, they're legit.
Yep.
So I mean, and there's more. I mean, I just.
Well, I know their linebacker. I think he wears 44 for him.
Oh, yeah.
He's
He's
40.
really good.
Yeah, Joe something, I
Yeah.
can't think of his name, but they're a very good football team.
Yeah.
But of course, our guys are pretty good too. So just expecting a lot of good things tomorrow night. Hopefully, a packed house, and looking forward to it. By the way, we will be eating our pregame meal at Beef O'Brady's tomorrow night. Moving to new apartment building. Listened to the game last Friday. Everything Randy talk. The dogs are barking. Nothing but Randy stuff. Chicago. Okay, not sure. I'll take your word for it. But we will be at Beef O'Brady's tomorrow evening, 5 o'clock, or tomorrow afternoon. And if you want to come join us, come on. Fantastic food.
Yeah, it is.
And I want to thank the folks at Woodstack for our supper last week.
Fantastic.
Yeah, awesome.
Fantastic,
And
yeah.
we will. Tell them what you got there, Casey. That was very intriguing. Y'all got it too, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was a rice bowl.
It was
with brisket.
essentially.
Yeah,
So what
brisket.
they did, it wasn't brisket. It was ribeye trimming. So
that's
when
right.
they trimmed the ribeye steaks out, they took the trimmings and come off of the ribeye loin when they cut their steaks, and
That
they
should be a shame.
smoked them, cut them up, and put it over a hibachi fried rice,
Ooh,
and then
that-
made a barbecue yum sauce. I'm gonna tell you. I told you last week we had something good enough to bring peace to the Middle East. You send about 50 gallons of that over there, they'll stop what they're doing for at least 2 weeks.
It might be illegal to have
Well,
that.
you
I'm
can send,
telling you, it
well,
might
if you
be
send
too.
that and the cookies, we should be.
Yeah,
It was
Linda,
pretty
Oh,
good.
man.
Linda Pearson, my goodness, you don't understand the monster that you have created.
See, every now and then we just need to, when we're talking, we just say, "Hey, Randy, hey, Cookie." But you know, Thomasville's got a great team, Cookie.
Not trying to be subliminal about it. Of course, Lauren Pearson, the young lady that kicked the win against Thomasville that we've talked about, our girl kicker, is Linda's daughter. So as of today, only 2 reserve seats left on the home side.
And I love what Randy did earlier this week. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. Randy put on there, if a lot of businesses buy those to support
the blue
us, which
seats.
is awesome.
The blue seats.
I love it. I don't want that to quit.
Yep.
But if you're out there and you're not going to use those seats, Hey, we really need tails in the seats.
Yeah,
I think what happens is when they get their booster packets and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and they get their tickets at the same time, they probably just go into a file and they go into a drawer, and you
Right.
really don't think about them.
Yep.
You know, it happens. It happens. It's just
That's right.
you really if
And we're not alone. Now,
No.
all you
No,
have to
no.
do is look. I mean,
Yeah.
last year when we went to Lee County, we saw the same thing.
Yep.
Same thing.
The question about are there any general admit? Well, let me say this: if you have those blue seat tickets and you're not going to go, let the high school know. Just call the high school and let them know. There are teachers, there are kids with deserving families that would love to have them, and they will be in those seats. We
Well-
need it packed.
Well, if you'll just look up that post that Randy had, there are several people needing tickets.
Well, now Earl, I
Several.
did not call them
He
out.
did.
Now,
He did.
okay, here
No,
we
no,
go.
no, no. I
Here
was
we go.
going to say it wasn't a call out. It wasn't a call out.
Daggum Earl, he's trying to stir it.
Verbatim.
Earl, what you want to do?
He's
that
trying
for,
to talk
man?
that
Come
talk.
on.
That's what he's doing, doggone him.
He's trying to wind
They've
us
been doing
up
it all
here.
week.
I was going to say, he's been talking that talk all
Hey,
week.
you don't want Rogers to get on that now.
Now, all I did was just say, if you have those seats, they have been empty. Some of them have been empty, and if you're not going to use them, then just send them on to the school or get word to me, and we'll find somebody. I've had 5 or 6 people that have got kids that are wanting to get into those seats. Anyway, just get them to somebody who will go.
Deal.
Yep.
Or gold seats. Yeah, but
Yeah,
That's-
I mean,
that's true.
it don't
Yeah,
have to be blue
if it's a
seats if you got
reserved
gold.
seat.
Yeah.
Yep. If you're not going
About
and
to
you've
say,
got tickets,
blue, gold, pink, purple, or plaid.
get them on to us.
We want you in there, and we want you making noise.
Absolutely. No question about it.
But and Jake said that the only 2 reserve seats left. That's
I'm sure they're gone by now.
yeah, oh yeah, they're gone. And so as far as the question, as far as general admission, I know you can go ahead and just get them on GoFan.
Yep.
You can get on GoFan. It's live, where you can go and get it, and they'll send you an email. Just keep that email until tomorrow, and then you'll click Use Ticket. Show them that you're using the ticket, and they'll get you in.
Yeah, that
way.
website's pretty user friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard.
So.
It is. You don't have to make an account. You just go in there, put your information in, and it's done.
Now, as far as the number of general admission game tickets, I really
Don't
don't
have an answer
have
for
a
that
clue. I had heard that the reserve seats were about out. I heard that actually this morning.
Yep.
But yeah, Robert, it would not surprise me a
Yeah.
bit if general admission is going to be 100% full.
Better get there early if you're planning on
Horns
getting one
and
out the
all,
gate.
baby.
Well, the thing is, this is one of the times, one of the few times where both of these teams are going to come in this highly ranked.
Absolutely.
And but now here's the thing for both fan bases, this game does not a season make or break. Regardless of what happens, this is a non-region game. It's bragging rights.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's bragging rights. So whatever happens, don't let whatever happens tomorrow night be the judge and jury for whatever your season might be or what your view of the team.
Well,
Absolutely.
they do have the power rankings now, right?
Now that's true. That's
Well,
true.
Not throw a wrench in it.
That's
but
true.
Not for us, anyway.
Mike Lowry, do we think Coach would allow a
Turnover chain.
chain?
Talking about like where they.
If his business bought it.
We
I
can
can ask
we can
Coach
ask
Rogers.
him. He'll be calling here in a little while. We'll be sure to ask him about it.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, anything like that, I'm sure
love
Coach
it.
Rogers loves stuff like that. But yeah, bring your horns. The horns were in force last week. We had them at Cairo, and nothing was said. I mean, again, everybody just all good sports, good fun.
Well, at
Absolutely.
K-Road, we couldn't tell the difference between that horn and the lightning horn.
Well,
so.
Now, we were right in the middle of 'em.
That was a dead goose or something.
I think there was a
It was dying.
there was a goose stuck down in it.
Not a dead goose.
Man, I'm telling you, I
It
ain't
kind
never
of
heard
sounded like the purge horn. I didn't know whether to run or I didn't find cover. I didn't know what.
I wasn't going
as much
nowhere.
rain
It
as
was
came down
raining.
when she
Yeah.
found
Well,
cover.
I kept. Michael does so much over there. I
Oh, my
kept
gosh,
waiting to
bless
see
him.
him run down from the press box and start cranking a horn or something.
Hey, tell me what you guys have heard about the Cairo Thomasville game. It sounds like Cairo played them pretty good.
I went back and watched a little bit of footage this week on both sides, and K-Row did. K-Row really was pretty physical with them up front. I thought their defense kind of got to Thomasville for a little bit, and it just spiraled out of control too quickly for K-Row. Duncan, to me, was not utilized as much as I thought he would have been in that game.
Well,
in
there's no
particular.
sense.
They're still just holding him back, I think,
they
just
are.
waiting. The other Teal kid did not play in that game, to my knowledge, and so even though he's back on the team, I don't think he played in that. They just it spiraled out of control too quickly for them.
Well,
to
now
get very in.
with, I want to say with 7 or 8 minutes left to go in the game, it was
like a 2-point game.
25
Yeah,
to
it was
24.
Yeah,
very
23.
25-23.
But I mean, I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
kind of lopsided at first.
Yeah.
And then it wound up being, I think, a 22-point game at the end.
And
Yeah.
I think Puckett played a large percentage of that, and
He
then
did.
went out towards
Yeah,
the end there.
I think
Yeah.
he tapped out.
He-
I'm not. He was beat up pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll just put it like I don't
Yeah.
think that he gave up or anything.
Yeah, I think it was Thomasville just done a little bit of leaning at the end of the game.
Yeah,
To be honest,
yeah.
I think it just kind of wore him down and just.
Puckett's
eventually
tough
just
now.
broke
That's
away.
a tough nut now.
Well, and let's be honest here. I mean, Cairo has 8 seniors on
Mm-hmm.
their roster. Thomasville has 29 or 30. I mean, they've got
Thomasville's got
a
more
deep
than us.
roster.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had
they've
that
got
many.
more
They
seniors
had that
than
many
us.
last year, didn't
Yeah,
they?
just about it. Now, actually, I think they had more.
They had 30-something last year.
Yeah, I remember that being a big.
Heather Rodriguez's point, maybe not broken season, but broken hearts. Well, I mean, at least for a little while.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what she meant by something. Let the coach lose or something, but I don't know.
Talking about talk that talk.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
You got a concussion from what? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he did too.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
He's tough now. He's
Yep.
tough.
Yeah.
Yep. But credit to Cairo. I mean, they went in there and played a good game, and Thomasville, of course, took care of business. The syrup pitcher stays at home, which is what they want. And let's give Stacy a shout out at the radio station. Does a good job behind the scenes as well. Also, Casey Massey. I want to give a shout out to
Absolutely,
Casey Massey. He's
Casey.
the guy who keeps all this moving here.
Bubblegum and duct tape.
And some baling wire. Tell us about softball.
Softball, I was really proud of how we played yesterday. We played Colquitt County at home, and, of course, as we talked about before, we lost pitcher Laney Mobley due to, I think, not 100% sure, I think ACL or something of that sort. Anyway, long story short, she's probably not going to be in this season. So we had to find some girls to step up. And Emma Harrell, she pitched a really good game.
That's awesome.
She come out and she pitched a full 7 innings. And when you're not used to pitching at all, and then you have to come out and pitch a 7,
Hey,
that's tough.
Next gal up, you know.
And so she pitched well. The biggest change, though, is we finally found our bats. And
Yeah,
it's
started
amazing
hitting.
what happens when you find your bats and all of a sudden you're not going 3 up and 3 down.
Yep.
And you're not out there in the field the whole time.
Yep.
You're giving your pitcher a chance to rest.
Yep.
You're giving your people a chance to rest. We
Put
hit the
points
ball
on the
really
board.
well.
What's that?
And put points on the board.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and so we wound up winning. Meanwhile, we played Colquitt County earlier in the season when we had Lady Mobley, mind you. We had to go into 9 innings to win that game. We won this one 10-1.
Well, and today when I went by, it was 11-4.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing good.
Jake says all 3 seniors are out.
All 3 seniors were out last night.
Wow.
Laney was out. Jada is in a recovery period for an injury she's got, and then Rebecca Willis, I believe, has a fracture in her arm that they're trying to get nurse back. So all 3, which played a majority part in your lineup. Jada Pink is maybe the most athletic female athlete we've ever had.
Well, she's something now.
And
She's
so,
a flag girl too, right?
Mhm,
Yep.
she is.
Yeah. Or flag football girl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's legit now.
She's good, and Rebecca Willis right there for a long time was the heart of your lineup getting hits. She was, so we found a way last night, I thought, and obviously tonight too, to find a little bit of momentum, and we're going to need that as we get ready to progress into the heart of a regional
Absolutely,
schedule.
man.
You guys heard anything about volleyball?
I hadn't usually, which I don't have a work phone on me tonight, so I don't know if
And
Allison.
if anybody, I know our 8th grade played Moultrie today.
Yeah.
And
I think
seen
yeah.
where it said if anybody had a score. I think we won.
Yeah.
But I'm
Share
telling
that.
you that the 8th grade team is
Pretty special.
looking special
Yep.
now.
Yep. And by the way, the Tim Watkins that was on the sidelines I was talking about earlier with JB, that's Tim Jr., he was a former offensive lineman for us. His dad is the sheriff, but
Okay.
Tim.
Okay,
Tim,
my bad,
Tim
my
Jr.
bad, my
Yeah.
bad.
So they're still cousins. You weren't
That's
wrong.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tim Jr. says baptism starts at 7:30. Now, don't forget, tomorrow evening, 5:30, the tailgate show will start.
Yep.
Really, really good this week. We've got Camden Godwin is the football interview with little Leonard Guyton interviewing him.
Leonard.
And 30-14.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the 8th grade score.
Yep.
Is
Awesome.
Jada? Is,
Thank
yeah,
you, Gerald.
Yeah, it's Gerald.
Jada is the daughter of Dondriel Pinkins. I think that's right. Isn't that right? Yes, I'm almost positive
Yeah.
of it. And then, of course, we will have the pregame show starting about 6:30. Yep, the thing about a good time to speed because the cops will be at the game.
Or rob a bank.
Yeah, one of
We're
the
not
things.
promoting this.
One of those. Yeah, we're not promoting it during.
But we do want to cut if you rob a bank. No,
During what week did you call it?
So to make sure everybody's content, we have decided
Politically correct way of saying it.
we are going to call it a 7-day period of mild disdain for another team that shares the same city as us that we play on an annual basis.
There you go. I
That's
like it.
enough.
you had me, and then you lost me.
Yeah, I need to write that down so I can read it, just so I can follow it.
Yeah.
But bottom line is, tomorrow evening, if you want to bring your radio with you, you can listen at 88.5 inside the stadium, or if you're going to be home, listen on 106.3. The live stream will be available, and you have to go to fan.huddle.com. As Justin Rogers, I think.
No, he's not calling yet. I'm just getting ready.
Oh, you're
for
just
him.
getting ready. Okay. I texted him just a moment ago. Coach Rogers will be calling here momentarily.
Yep.
Main thing is just be there and look forward to a big night, man.
Hey, and I'll tell you another thing. Wear your colors tomorrow.
Yes.
Wear them proud, and I'll be eating my steak at Longhorn. So
I
I'll come in
guarantee
there.
you, if when you're out about amongst, if you're at the bank or if you're wherever you're Walmart, Publix, wherever you're at, people are going to be wearing their colors.
Don't
tomorrow.
be the only
Absolutely.
one
All right, I
without
got
it.
an update
Yeah.
from volleyball.
All right.
Okay.
What you got?
They won the first 2 sets. They got to be the best out of 5.
Okay.
And they're starting the third set
Okay,
now.
cool. But they won the first 2.
Do you know who they're playing?
I will ask.
But that's what I was going to say on that ESPN report from 1993. They had that group of gentlemen down there at what used to be Izzo's.
Yep.
And they said, what's it like around here on a Friday night? And that old guy looked at the camera straight up, and he said, it's a good time to rob a bank.
Yep, I love it.
Yep.
I loved it.
And they're calling
The
it
thing had probably a whole chew of red man in there.
and none of those gentlemen are with us anymore. Every single one of them. So I'm glad they were able to get them on
Absolutely.
on
Izzo's,
camera.
man, I remember
Izzo's, yes, sir.
And I had many a shake from Izzo.
Isn't that where the queue is?
It is.
It
It is. Blew out is what we're saying.
blew out.
For tomorrow night.
I'm looking for a blowout.
Well,
I knew he was going to say
I
it.
wasn't going to do. I wasn't going.
I knew he was going to say
No,
it.
I wasn't going to
Yeah,
say
they
it.
go-
My bad. I'm sorry.
That's all
hand,
good.
It goes hand in hand.
It does. It
That's Florida
fits.
pygmies down in
You got to have the
Virginia.
blew out for the blowout. And Darren, yeah, I've gotten tickled at the pictures of you and Natalie at the game. She really seems to be enjoying that. As of course, this is
Absolutely,
one of
man.
those things. If you are a parent, you will be having a lot of memories because we were talking about it earlier. I mean, from our own childhood, with all the memories associated with this thing. Student section's doing a blew out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
the
cool.
Volleyball playing Grace Christian out of Bainbridge.
Okay.
Okay.
JV and middle school both lost to Grace Christian. Varsity has a 13-2 record so far this season.
Wow.
That's
Man,
impressive.
that's awesome now.
That is very impressive. We need to thank Dairy Queen again.
Absolutely.
We haven't done that in a while.
Again.
Our friends.
Blue Blizzard Cup, we lift you up.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little heads up for next week.
Okay.
We're going to dive straight in to the Oktoberfest. I know it's September, but we're getting
What?
us some
Oh.
pumpkin pie.
It's September
I can do
Fest.
pumpkin pie, but I can't
know,
do no
but-
pumpkin spice now. We can do pumpkin pie.
It's pumpkin pie.
Now, wait a minute. What's the
I
difference?
ain't never seen you shy away from nothing.
yeah,
You like me, dog.
yeah, I can't hide it.
But
Literally.
now, there is pumpkin spice in pumpkin pie.
No. See, you got it wrong.
So
That's
you're telling
all
me there's pumpkin pie and pumpkin spice?
That's all purpose.
Egg and Butter Road has
Nah,
shown
I'm
up,
just,
ladies
I'm
and
just
gentlemen.
trying. I'm just trying to aggravate
That's
you.
okay.
You're doing a good job of it.
Oh, I
really,
know.
too.
You hit me. You got me.
I appreciate it. Is it Danrick Prater? Appreciate that. One of the longest in the tooth, that's for sure. Marcus Fly said the same thing. We would listen to the game. I appreciate that. It's always a lot of fun. And the thing is, we're having a good time now.
Y'all thinking that way. We get to work with him, so we're like,
but that cannot be a good thing sometimes,
Oh,
depending
it's
on what
awesome.
we're talking about. My gosh,
God, we learning from the best.
I don't know about all that.
Blake Shelton.
I hear you, boy.
Hey.
Sponsored by Blake Shelton.
Is that Coach Rogers?
Yes, sir.
There he is. How was practice? Not with the big boys, but the little guys.
Oh my God! I thought I was going. I thought I was going to be Al Bundy of the Little Giants, but I think I'm. What's the other guy's name that was in Shrunk the Kids?
Oh,
Henry Winkler? That was who was.
no, Rick
No,
Moranis.
Fonz.
Shrunk the
Henry
Kids.
Winkle.
The guy that played in the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Rick
but he was
Moranis?
the coach of the other. I'm Rick Moranis.
Whoa, be careful what you're saying there.
That's his name. Oh, good Lord.
I'm Rick Moranis, man. We're piecing this thing together. I'm learning them. And
There you go.
defensively, we got better today. We really did. And so we're getting better. It's a lot of fun. We had a couple guys out today. But no, yeah, so y'all get to keep up with the Nighthawks. We did get jerseys today. That's always exciting.
Hey, okay.
Oh,
In rec league, when you get your jersey, it's official. So,
That's awesome.
So no, it was good. It was a fun day. But it is definitely a unique experience. I suggest every fan sign up.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Hey, I got an idea for you, Coach. What we need to do
Talk to
is
me.
at one of these half times, we need to get every one of them rec league teams to walk down the middle of that field.
All right, on the track and be
That's the way to get
recognized.
them kids in our
Yeah,
stadium.
not a bad. I used to at Jones, and I don't know if I have anybody that's going to do this, but I used to at Jones. I'd have people that didn't like if a team wasn't going to bring their band, I would pick 4 rec league teams and let them scrimmage on each end.
Yeah,
for that,
man.
for that 10 minutes.
That would be
So, I mean,
awesome.
for that 10 minutes, they would scrimmage on each end.
Oh, man.
And maybe I'll look into that if we got a rec team that
That'd be
don't bring their
sweet.
band.
Yeah, that would be awesome, man. They would, again, a lifetime memory made right
Man,
there for some of those
cool.
kids.
No doubt, no doubt.
All right, Coach, first off, your thoughts on Florida High, record-setting night. Guys played good, all 3 phases, just very impressive.
Yeah, played good. I mean, we played really good. And so while I didn't think Florida High was as good as they were last year, they still wasn't a bad team. We played really well, and then momentum took over.
Yeah.
Really, really proud of our young guys, the way they played in the second half. We played all of them on special teams, on offense and defense. We subbed everybody out, and thought they played really good for that half, continuing to run the offense and defense.
Yeah, and again, it looked like we mentioned this whenever you and I talked. Deuce Lawrence, Coach, you run out of things to say. I mean, it's so impressive what he's done this year.
No, there's no doubt. Like I say, he's got a hot hand right now. We want to hope we just keep it hot.
Right. Who else stood out to you? Anybody?
I'm thinking,
We were talking about-
the O-line.
Yeah.
The O-line, like I thought Zion Garlington, the new right
Yes.
tackle. Obviously Artem and Cooper, just the way they're finishing people in their blocks.
Yep.
Not only are they blocking them, but we're finishing people.
Yep.
And just love that about them.
How much of a difference is having little Leonard Guyton out there for you?
Yeah, he's helping. He's still coming into his own. He's still working on his feet, just being able to move feet on contact. Now, he's a load on that initial charge when he hits you. And now we just got to kind of keep working on scrambling to stay on and having them feet churning. But he's
Sustaining
definitely a mature kid and all that. And so he helps you with his maturity.
And talk about your kicker. The young freshman got in there and did a good job.
He did do good. Did really, really well. And he's going to be a great kicker. He's going to be a big kid, too. I think he's going to be a thick kid. But he did good. He missed on one little kick in the third. It looked like we was onside it, but we was really skying it. He missed on it. Other than that, it was a really good night for him.
Yeah, Coach, we've been having to make sure we get them kickers in the ice baths after the games. They've been kicking so much.
We can rotate them if we have to.
Yeah, that's a good problem. And I specifically want to mention Eugene Ware, Coach. It's one of the guys we have not talked with you very much about, but he really kind of seems to be feeling his oats a little bit right now.
He is. It's starting to come around. He's playing the Mike linebacker spot right there behind Day, and then we played him at some buck, which is that boundary end bandit type position. And I think he's a little more natural actually there, and did really good on special teams. Now, he was really big for us in special teams. But no, he's starting to figure some things out. He's a great kid, and the game's starting to slow up. Defensively, you got to get that thing to slow up so you can react. And so he's starting to get to where he's seeing things and trusting his instincts.
Coach, now let's talk about tomorrow night. Thomasville comes in, very talented football team. From your view, what do you see when you look at them?
Well, yeah, I mean, it all starts with their quarterback. I mean, they got a really good quarterback. They got a mature quarterback. He's seen it all. He's been in big moments. He's played against us every year, and he's done very well. And so anytime and he can run, and so he keeps plays alive as well. So making sure we contain him, because I think he does good on scrambles. and containing him will be a big deal for us. And they've got good skill guys on offense to throw to. We got one long receiver as well. Obviously, they got a good running back. Everybody knows about the Cole kid. He is very talented, and he runs with power and speed. So you can't really give him an edge or he'll hurt you. Defensively, I think they do a really good job of aligning properly. I mean, they know where they're supposed to be in their defense. They line up correctly. The coach is doing a great job with that. And then they play really hard. I mean, they really play hard with a lot of pride. And if you can do those two things, then you'll have success on defense, and they've been good on defense. And then they've got great team speed. So we know we'll get their best shot. They'll play with great effort. What we want to do is win the lines of scrimmage, try to really redefine both of those on both sides of the ball and take away any explosive plays.
All right, Coach, every week I always ask you to say something to challenge our fans. I don't know how much challenging they need this week, but what do you want to tell them?
Yeah, I'm telling them, same thing I'm telling my team. If I got to fire you up on this, you would win. Like, you got yeah.
I like it. I'm all right.
Man, I've been here 4 years, and I know how important it is.
Yeah.
A lot of these folks, everybody around here, been here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years.
Yep.
You know what week this is.
Yep.
You know what time it is. And so I expect that stadium to be packed, standing room only. We're going to hold the fire marshal off and just keep packing it in.
Yep.
And you just get it loud.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. They bring the horns, right?
We are a horn-friendly environment.
Absolutely.
Well, Coach, I know you've
Don't
had a
pack one, pack two in case it breaks when you're blowing on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, listen, man, I know you've had a long day. You've done enough coaching. Jamie's got one thing. He just came to it.
I do got one thing I want to ask you, Coach. I thought I was seeing stuff last week, but I could have swore that I seen number 5 at linebacker. I just
Pringle?
Yeah, Pringle. Was Gary Pringle playing linebacker?
He was. We got him out there in that first series because he works it in crossover, and so just in case emergency situations. And so, yeah, we got him some live reps on that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, he's quick, and he is
Athlete.
big. God, man.
He's an athlete, is what he is.
Him coming downhill and hit you ain't gonna be fun.
No, Gary's good now. Hey, let's give some shout-outs to some young boys now. My JV team did good against Bainbridge today.
Yep, we were talking about that.
Yeah, played really well. My 8th grade team played really good over at Moultrie.
Yep.
Got a big win.
Yep. Hey, future's bright,
Really,
man.
yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9 JV is having a really good year. Really excited about that.
Yep.
And just excited the number of kids that we have playing Yellow Jacket football and at a high level of Yellow Jacket football.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely excited about our future, and we want to brag on those boys too.
Absolutely.
Those Friday night boys get all the attention, but them other boys working just as hard.
That's right. That's right. Well, Coach, go on home. Enjoy your evening, and we will see you out there tomorrow, man. Looking forward to it.
Well, I'm on Ozell right now just trying to get to Five Forks.
There we go. That's it, man. Have a good night, Coach. We'll see you, man.
All right, see you, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah, he's excited. And, of course, everybody this time of the year with this particular game staring you in the face is excited, and they should be. I mean, no way around it. Casey, bring up the car show graphic. I want to talk about this for the Booster Club.
I talked to Miss Ashley earlier, and she said to please
Yeah.
mention that.
This is going on September 27th, the end of this month. Handful of weeks away.
Yep.
And you can see all of the info there. T-shirt, goodie bags for the first 100 paid registrants, cash or some plaques to all registrants. That'll be taking place out here at the parking lot at the Jacket's Nest, 10 a.m., 2 p.m. on September 27th. So if you want to participate, you can contact Donnie Powell. You see the number down there, 221-2303, or email tccchsboosters@gmail.com.
Yep.
And you've got if you go on Facebook, you'll find those QR codes, and you can scan those and jump right on it. But I'm hoping we'll have a lot of turnout.
Yeah, that should be a really cool thing.
Yep, looking forward to it. Now, if you're a fan, remember what happens between the third and the fourth quarter now. Remember it? Casey, you got that? Just as a little reminder.
All ready?
Yeah, you do it, Jamie. Jamie's jumping in the seat. Now watch this, old boy. I want to see Jamie do this. Watch this now.
I can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
I can do that.
There you go. So between the third and fourth quarters, now everybody will be jumping around tomorrow night. Always a lot of fun. That'll be
That's
fun.
awesome.
You do it from 1 to 4.
What's that?
Well, first, second, third, fourth quarters. You do it all the time.
Jumping?
Yeah.
Well, now he's telling secrets on me there.
And hit the wall.
I've hit the wall a couple of
Yeah.
times
Time
too.
or two.
I run.
Broke light fixture.
Yeah, jumped through some light fixtures a couple
I
of times.
can't tell you that when like it really like something big happens. 9 times out of 10, I'm somehow Bryce is picking
You're
me up.
leaning up on me.
He's picking me up off the floor, holding me up straight. Like,
and I'm running in place with him or whatever's going on.
I'll tell you, every time Deuce gets loose, Randy jumps around.
Jumping around, doing something. Well, I'm tired then by the end of the night.
Absolutely.
See, when I see that, I usually got the finger point.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Pick'ems, the Pick'em games, Bryce. Let's see what we got over there.
All right, last week.
And you guys chime in on this because we want your thoughts on who's gonna do what.
Not to brag or anything, but last week me and Brian were 5-0. We all agreed on the same game, but the Colquitt game, and Colquitt ended up losing.
Yep.
So me and Brian 5-0. You guys are 4-1.
Doggone it. The blue side here. We got the blue side and the white guys.
Colquitt game.
You say that again.
And the white guys. Yeah, there you go. They're the
y'all
white guys
take
in the
Colquitt?
white shirts.
No.
Y'all had North Gwinnett.
We took North Gwinnett.
Hey, y'all are something
Okay.
else over there now.
Okay.
All right. Start out
So for the season, what's the, or do you know?
Me and Brian tied 8-2. You guys are tied 7-3.
Okay. Well, we're neck and neck.
Right there,
I like
man.
it.
I'm
That'll
tell you
work.
some good stuff going on here.
Oh,
What
yeah.
about Casey over there? Come on.
I didn't do it last week.
Yeah, he doesn't say it all the time.
You went
so.
0-5, dog.
All right.
Chime in this week.
That's
so I
right. That's right.
put you
All
down
right.
now.
Here we go, guys. Let's see what we got.
All right, Battle of the Undefeateds. Roswell at Buford. I know that's a curveball for everybody here.
Buford.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to pick Buford.
Yeah.
Until you have a reason not to.
Now, Roswell is a very, very good football team, and I think they'll go in there and give them a game, but Buford is very good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I'll pick Buford. And again, you guys chime in too, Buford, Roswell.
Come on.
Whatever you think's going to happen in that one, just let us know.
All right, 3-0 Houston County at 2-1 Warner Robins.
Houston.
Yeah.
Hoko.
Yeah, I think I agree too.
Yeah, and everybody's saying Buford online as well.
Bufy.
There's no surprise. No
Sorry
surprise.
not to give any hard ones here, but maybe this one's a little better here. All right, so you got 0-2 Callaway at 3-0 Cook. Now, Callaway lost to like a 6
Now,
or
they
7-8 team
They have
last
been in
week,
both of them games now.
and they only lost by 3 points last week to that 6 or 7-8 team. I think they were from Alabama.
They
or
were.
something.
They were.
I'm going Callaway.
Callaway.
Yeah, I think I am
Yeah,
too.
I'll go Callaway.
Brian?
Now, Brian's thinking about it.
I like Cook. Give me Cook County just
You
because.
just wanting to cook. So.
Hey,
There you go.
cook up a W.
If they're playing Bacon County, it's time for breakfast. I'm
you
just saying.
ain't lying.
Of course, that could be Peach County, too.
I
or
really-
Coffee
yeah.
County.
I really like their head coach. I really like.
Well,
their
they
head
were just
coach.
as nice as they could be. We were up there a couple of years ago. Just
that
good
scrimmage
folks,
game,
man.
yeah.
I got kin folk
Nice
up there.
stadium, man.
It was super nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Nelson Cavanis and Ashley Wilkes are going Cook.
I hear
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Hey, they
I can see it.
They laid a
Look at them
smackdown
coming
last week
in.
too now.
I love it, man.
Yeah, I can see it. I
So
can
that's
see
probably
it.
going to be a closer game than we expect.
Yeah,
I think it'll be very
I think
even.
some of these games are going to be tit for tat, so I could go either
Yeah.
way. So
Well, everybody's with Callaway, but you, right?
Yeah, you're going Cook. Okay.
All right. Casey, you too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next one. 2-1 Veterans at 1-2 Perry.
what's
Perry.
up, Lakeisha?
Hey, Lakeisha.
I'm going with Perry.
Perry.
I'm going to take Veterans.
Perry and who?
I think
Veterans.
I'm gonna take veterans too.
I'm going Perry.
Steve Dvorsny.
I'm going Veterans.
Is he a veteran?
Yes, he is.
Oh, I'm going veteran. He's a good coach.
I'll be
man.
the
Yeah.
oddball.
Good coach.
Okay.
I'm going with Perry.
He made our region better.
Yeah.
For sure.
When
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, Coach Rogers really likes that guy.
well, I mean,
He-
they were
him-
his
they're
offensive
tight now.
coordinator.
They're
That was-
tight.
He was in his wedding.
Yeah, Rogers was his offensive coordinator.
That'll be a fun night for
Yeah,
him.
most folks are going Veterans.
And this may be one of the most interesting matchups, I think, of this week. 3-0 Douglas County at 2-0 Langston Hughes.
Douglas County.
I'm going Douglas.
Me too.
Douglas.
I'm going Douglas.
I'm not.
You going
Take my
Langston?
boy Carson Baker down there.
Not so
Yeah.
fast,
Oh,
my friend.
Where's his
Oh, yeah.
pencil? Okay.
yeah. I mean, they look really good, and
Man, the athletes.
Douglas has won. They played some good teams. but they hadn't put up the amount of points they did last year. I know Douglas beat Langston last year by a few scores. But
Jamal Choi says Douglas has a tough defense. Man, they're loaded with athletes, just flat out. And Langston, I mean, I don't want to take anything away from them. They lost a lot off of that roster last year and lost their head coach.
But they're
They
really
kind of
powerful.
Let's not
still.
forget they pretty much reload every year.
Yeah,
too.
that's right. That's right.
I mean, they got $1 million to choose from.
Yeah, they go in there and get who they want. Yep.
So you talk about the pencil. This is just something I heard today, actually.
About Lee Corso?
So if you watch the Ohio State-Texas game, Matt Patricia is the defensive coordinator for Ohio State now.
Which is crazy.
If you noticed, he had a pencil, but he had a laminated play sheet. What was he doing with that pencil?
That's his thing. He's
I
had
know.
it since he's been at the Patriots.
But he has a laminated play sheet. That is so funny to me that you got a pencil in your ear and you've got a laminated play sheet.
That's just a look, man.
Just a look.
It's a stylish pencil.
It's the aura.
That's it.
Is
The
that all
aura.
the picks?
Is that
That's
it?
it. Yeah.
All right.
Those are good games, though.
Since I mentioned that, excuse me, about Corso,
Got choked up.
man, I tell you, if anybody watched Game Day Saturday,
Yeah, it was good.
that was cool.
That was cool.
He went completely undefeated.
For him to
All of his
to
picks.
do what he did,
To pick
with the
FSU.
picks,
And I love the way he framed that. He said, "How can I pick against FSU? That's my school."
Yeah.
And I of course everybody thought coach has officially lost it.
Yeah.
But
you know,
Calhoun and Cartersville. Oh, okay, that's a good game.
ooh,
Cartersville.
I'm
I'd say
Cartersville, all the
Cartersville,
way.
yeah.
But for Corso to put that Buckeye headgear on,
Yeah.
I thought Texas would probably have the upper hand in that game, because of their defense.
Yeah.
But it turns out Ohio State's defense is pretty daggum good.
Or
either
We don't know
Arch
how
Manning is overrated.
I say we don't know how good Texas offense is either, though.
I don't
Too
think
much has been put on that kid so early, man.
I
It ain't fair.
I don't think anybody knows what either one of them really have, to be honest
I
with
don't
you.
think so either.
Yeah,
but
because-
Texas got your athletes for sure. They paying well for
Ohio
us. Top
State
dollar.
ain't
Georgia
hurting
Tech
either.
going to win the ACC. They could. They're good this year. The thing about Arch Manning, and this is what I've said since day one, he hasn't asked for one speck of that hype.
Right.
That is all media trying to make something
But you
out
know-
of nothing.
But you know, I cannot be feel sorry for him because he dang sure didn't say I didn't want that money.
Well, show me
They're
what.
paying him
Show me what.
$3 or $4 million a year, and he ain't never took a snap.
Hey, well, that ain't
Show me
it.
one.
That ain't-
Show me one that would turn it away.
I know, but
That's not his fault.
there's accountability.
You
So you either perform or you done.
pay me $3 million to sit on a bench. I ain't moving.
Absolutely,
I'll
man.
do that too.
I'm
but-
done.
But see, the problem
hype
is,
goes with the money.
yeah. Well, see, the problem is in college, once you promise it and you
You're done.
sign it, you got to
Yeah,
give
let me
it to
tell
them.
you
can
something. The worst thing in the world that could have happened to Carson Beck was for him to lose this weekend after the money he got.
Yeah.
To go to
Yeah.
Miami.
Well,
but you know what? He backed it up.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
did.
give him
He
credit.
played good.
No, I give him
Yeah, he
credit.
did.
Now,
And-
it was a close game, just like every
Yeah.
Georgia game was when he
Yeah.
was there.
And
So,
then there was a unbelievable catch that helped get them.
Yeah.
helped him get there.
That Georgia could not have
Hey,
done last
all
year.
three Florida teams had a crazy catch last week.
Yeah,
that's
Florida
true.
State
That's
had one. We had
fantastic.
one.
Yep.
Miami had one. It was
Well,
crazy.
that Miami one was
Stupid.
because he was double covered.
Yeah.
That's what made that one to me the best catch of the week.
Yep.
Yeah.
And back to Arch Manning real quick. He will be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's just got to grow into the position, and that's just a lot to dump on a kid.
He's
Don't-
20 years old.
Don't
Yeah.
worry
Well-
because he's gonna find his stride when they come into Gainesville. I know.
Yeah.
I know how
Well-
this goes.
well, let me-
I
And that's
know,
what,
I
2
know
weeks?
the routines.
2
Well, let
weeks,
me-
3
let me-
weeks?
3 or 4 because we go to
We go
USF,
LSU,
LSU, Miami, and then come back home and play them.
Okay.
So is that week 4?
Now, if I'm not trying to put any more on him, but I was able to watch him play on ESPN twice his senior year, and both times when he played good teams, he wielded like a.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Well, some
threw
of
like
the
4 interceptions in one game.
He didn't have much competition on his week-to-week
That's
basis
just,
in high school.
you know,
I remember hearing some of the recruiting experts saying that if he had been playing against any tougher competition coming up, he probably would have been like a 3-star, maybe 4-star-ish.
So-
but again, he didn't ask for those 5
That's
stars.
right.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
that's
came
right.
with the territory, and he
Yeah.
will be fine.
Yeah.
But a fantastic weekend. Just watching football. What a
Yeah.
great weekend to
Oh,
watch
man.
football. God,
And everybody's saying after last week, this is a dud, but daggum, you got Michigan and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And then you
I got an update from
man, you
Allison
got
from
several.
volleyball.
What's that? Okay, volleyball.
They won. So,
Cool.
So we
got a
swept 'em.
series.
Good.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
awesome.
Then we
Awesome.
got some cool evenings and mornings too.
Yes.
was
Oh
nice.
my gosh, it's
Weathering
been
it
nice.
with Randy.
Good
How's
enough to
the
give
weather?
everybody a sore throat.
Do what?
Weathering it with Randy.
No,
How's the
don't
weather?
bring
Hey, I'll
that
tell you,
mess up.
like last Sunday, I think it was Sunday.
Yes,
Might have been
sir.
Monday
That
too.
breeze is
Oh,
Sunday,
man.
it felt so
Nice.
good during the middle of the day too. I was like, oh man.
And tomorrow evening now it's supposed to be pushing that upper 60s
Yep.
type thing with a little bit of breeze. Supposed to be really nice.
Y'all picked that one.
Kentucky and Ole Miss.
Picked that one.
Well, Ole Miss. Yeah.
Think
well,
it's bad?
let's not forget
I think it might.
Kentucky beat Ole Miss
They
last
did.
year.
Yeah.
And in fact, that was one of the main games until he lost to Florida that was going to keep him out of the playoffs.
Yep. Ken Hortman, FSU going 6-6. Ooh, Jamie Majors.
Good job, Ken. I just hope y'all can beat that little old team coming into y'all's place this weekend.
Wait, no, who's Ken?
Michigan. He's Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was say he was a
I
Georgia
mean,
guy.
speaking
By the
of
way,
somebody that didn't even have a winning record last year.
I just want to point out. I want to point this out.
just
Georgia, of
kidding.
course, is playing Austin Peay this weekend, and Austin Reams, my good friend who does the press box thing down at CNS with us every week, he told me the official cheer for Austin Peay is "Let's go Austin, let's go Peay." That is what their students chant in unison. Let's go Austin, let's go Peay.
All 7 of them?
Maybe so, but whoever it is, they
Is
have
that
my
the same
respect.
people that make
They
the
need to
PV
play
amp
South
song?
Carolina.
It's not Peavy. It's
Austin
you're
Peavy?
missing. You're missing. It could be Marshall. That's who Georgia played last week. It's a battle of an amplifiers.
It
Never mind.
didn't go
Just
to
stop.
10.
Just
It
stop.
didn't go to 10.
USF Florida trap game, guys.
I wouldn't call it a trap game because they won last week. Had they not won last week,
Talking about Florida.
USF,
Oh yeah.
because they already got the national attention from beating Boise State,
Wide awake.
you have because
Hey.
everybody's talking about that quarterback.
That wasn't. They just got by.
No,
they
no,
They,
They
made
beat 'em.
Boise
They-
State
yeah.
look bad.
But
And
now they scored off of big plays.
Yeah.
They
Now,
scored off of big plays.
And I don't want to get too far in the weeds on this thing because I know we didn't play a great team, but we scored 55 with like 8 starters out last week.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean,
the
Central
quarterback
coulda went
sat
and beat
all.
them, dude.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say they were good.
Took care of
And
business.
I'm not saying we're any
Who
good.
was it again?
Long Island Iced Tea. I think.
LIU Sharks.
I mean, how long have they had a program?
I don't know.
This is their 3rd mascot. They've changed their mascot 3 times.
It was the Long Island Iced Tea at one time?
Yeah, it
they,
was.
they were the
No, I
tees.
just said
It was.
that.
They were sponsored
Lemon
by
only
Ne-
one.
by Nestea. They were out there running.
One
by
lemon
Nestea.
wedge.
No,
Let
hey, it's that time.
It is.
Let me tell you something. I seen a thing where Florida is going to play 5 games in a row that is going to be just absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
You got
No,
to
it's
play
ridiculous.
somebody, dude.
There's only
Yeah.
after this week. There's only one team we play that's not ranked. That's Kentucky.
Yeah, I think y'all's schedule might be the toughest in.
It is.
It may be the
Well,
toughest.
now that people have seen y'all, yeah, there's no doubt about it now.
Okay, let's get back to Central
All
real
right,
sure.
quick.
Okay.
What are you guys expecting to see tomorrow night?
All right.
Your thoughts?
I love everybody's doing their scores. Everybody put your scores into the game tomorrow night. All right.
And be serious about it.
Be
Kevin Gooden
serious.
saying 65,
63 or 65-13.
Golly,
I like it, Kevin.
I hope you're right. But what are you guys looking for? I think we're gonna have a tight game whenever we start getting toward the half. But I think depth along the lines of scrimmage is going to be the difference in the game.
To me, the what Roger calls the emotional 6 minutes there at the very beginning, I think it's going to weigh heavy. I think when we get through the night and we start seeing hands on hips, that's where the difference is going to be for us. It's the depth. I'll say this. You know how it goes. If they can find a way to get momentum early and hold on to it,
Yep.
Things can happen.
Yeah, if it snowballs.
Things can happen.
Yep, and it normally does find a way to happen in this game.
I think it'll be a pretty close first quarter, but after that, I mean, it's hard to go against what you've seen for 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Man.
It's just
4
hard.
weeks.
I mean, especially how well the defense
Man,
is
they
playing.
went to Lowndes and played
Really good.
lights
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
man.
yeah, really good.
They give up 2 big plays or they don't get 10.
And just the defense alone, they're playing so well. It's hard to say you're not going to see that again. It's for me, it's hard, and I think there's going to be another opportunity to see the starters the second.
35-14, 48-21, fairly close, but there's a lot of big scores here. 52-17.
I think if they score, they get 7. I think it's like 49, 50, 49-7, something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they may get more than that, but regardless, let's just get in
score
there.
when he pulls the starters.
Let's just get in there and have a clean game. We just don't want anybody getting hurt
No,
on either side. 'Cause
neither side,
I
man.
think both of these teams have got potential to contend in their classifications, and you just want a good, clean game. Go in there, play it hard, shake hands, pat each other on the back, and move on Saturday
Absolutely.
morning.
And then meet back up in Atlanta at the end of the year.
There would be
Both
nothing
pull for each other, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Go for it.
Nothing would be sweeter than to have both of us playing in a state championship game up there at Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, Central has shut out Thomasville. I think the last one was 94. We beat them 28-0 that year, if I remember right. Might have been another one, but I do remember that one specifically because that was after that we didn't play them for about a handful of years.
Yeah.
Guys, looking forward to it. Going to be fun. It's almost 8:30.
It'll be hard to sleep tonight. I get the butterflies on these.
Well, these become
I
pterodactyls,
I
man.
think
These-
about what it felt like to run through on this game.
Yeah.
It means something, man.
Let's thank Dairy Queen one more time. Appreciate y'all, as
Absolutely.
always, for sponsoring the Swarmcast. We appreciate all you do. Y'all go out there and get you one of those good old blizzards. Again, 5 o'clock pregame meal at Beef O'Brady's. Tailgate show starts at 5:30, and we'll be on live at the stadium at 6:30.
We'll be giving out a player of the game.
Yep.
From Woodstack.
Yep, and
one from the Jacket Hood.
Yep, and that's the Thomasville Glass and Exteriors MVP, but we have offense
Absolutely.
and defense.
And when you get done with this tonight, flip over and watch the Cowboys-Eagles game tonight.
Yeah.
First NFL kickoff tonight.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
probably
I
already
knew
kicked
I
off,
smelled
actually.
something.
What is that?
It's the NFL.
NFL? All right, guys, listen. Thank y'all for watching. As always, Casey, thank you for everything you did. Bryce, Brian, Jamie, for the whole crew. And and
don't forget about we're going downtown.
if you win,
Absolutely.
if you win,
Hey, hey,
going
hey.
got a
downtown.
parade.
I
Got a
wish
parade
you had
downtown.
the thing they posted to paint the thing blue. To paint the
Paint the town blue?
Paint the thing blue.
You know, the thing.
You talking about the town.
The town.
It's just
you know,
kind
the
of a
thing.
Yeah,
But,
hopefully
man,
we won't have to say a prayer.
We'll get on the bricks and
Yep.
we'll make some noise downtown.
Yep.
How about that?
Guys, looking forward to it. We are out of here. Have yourself a good Thursday evening. Be at the stadium early. Going to be a big old crowd. Bring your headsets with you.
Absolutely.
Until then, for the whole Swarmcast crew, go Jackets.